help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Wizards in Washington. No one near Turner as he lets it go. The three-pointer is right on target. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
Now here's Turner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Good on both. Here's Morant. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Turner with the screen. For 3, Vassell. Eason grabs the board. Now, Giannis. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, look, he is comfortable at any range.
And Turner throws it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And it's Giannis missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Jang. Down low. Great D that time from Giannis.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And then Smith with the dunk.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Here's Morant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Jang. Morant right side. And it's Thibault in the corner. 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Rockets leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Eason. Smith outside. Houston needs to get a shot. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ball. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Out to Smith. Now here's McKee. Nothing on the board. Baseline jumper. Nice shot by Smith.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Jang. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he lays it straight in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
He lobs it up, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here's George. Pass to Hendricks. Riza in the corner. They set the pick. Here's Hendricks. Connects from three-point range. Hendricks has got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
And you can tell Riza has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
George with the ball. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys and attacks without hesitation.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Jackson from long range. Ball with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, George. And it's sent back by Turner.
This is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. Excellent at timing that rejection.
From deep, George knocks down the 3 ball. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Just 5 to shoot. Covington in the corner. Offline with his 3. And here are the Rockets now. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Rockets. 3-point lead. Hendricks can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
The Bucks making a switch here. .151 left in the second quarter. And here's Giannis to the right side. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Grant. Rockets with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Morant surveying the D. Turner fires. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
On the wing, Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Inside. Eason gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Back to Turner. It's Vassell on the wing. Turner with the screen. 4 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant with the steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Out to the right wing. They need this. Here's Turner. And so it's the Houston Rockets. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Houston leading by 6. Now, Antetokounmpo. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The 3 sinks the triple. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thibault. Here's Vassell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
They used every bit of the shot clock. Good thing Vassell was ready to go.
Now Whitmore. screen by Smith. And Whitmore throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The Bucks making a switch here. Bucks trailed by 13. Over to the wing. Covington in the corner. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, yeah, that's going to be the result.
In the corner, Smith with it. And then Smith with the jam.
Now that's how you fire up your teammates. Smith put a little extra on it.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Thibault the bounce pass. And the dunk by Covington.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
From 7. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Ball with it. Now Smith defending. Ball no good. Rockets leading by 12. And stolen by Vassell. Outside Covington. There's a screen by Covington. Here's Vassell. Misses off the right iron.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Eason. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Eason's got his third basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Whitmore. It's good. Whitmore's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And they get it. It's good from long range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. And we'll be back with Milwaukee 35. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Outside, White. Pass to Rizachet. Buries the long-range jumper. Rizachet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant outside. Vassell. And Vassell with the second chance points.
Opportunistic points from Vassell, turning a miss into a make.
On the wing, George. There's the pick. Pass to Diabate. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Bucks trailed by 13. Here's Turner. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, hustle play by Turner in transition, giving his all to be there to finish that fast break.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. The Bucks making a change here. Houston leading by 11. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Three-pointer. Rebounded by McKee.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jacks up a three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Turner outside. The 3 doesn't go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Puts up the 3, knocks down the 3.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Now here's White. Outside George. And stolen by Thibault. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is off. Bucks trailed by 13. Ball surveying the defense. For 3. The shot misses. Rockets leading by 13. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. And there's the 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Jackson. Another chance here. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the exit.